Hello my good students, welcome back to our not War on the Sea, this is not that series today. We're back on Battlestations Pacific Remastered today with the US campaign. Let's jump straight into it. We are finally on the Battle 10 Divine Winds of Leyte, and if anyone knows exactly what Divine Winds would hint to, especially with the picture there, you know what we're in for today. This could be rather messy. So, primary objective, protects the escort carriers from any threat, any and all threats, and there will be a few. This is a rather interesting mission on the base game, and I am expecting there to be an increased challenge as ever on this particular mod. So we're going to have our eyes peeled and our guns ready. So our secondary objective is to destroy every single gun installation on the islands there, and let me tell you, there are a lot, so we need to take some time to do that. Hidden objective appears to remain the same as the base game. There are more fortified enemy bases in the area than we can tolerate, so that will go hand in hand with the secondary objective, because that hints to destroying the actual fortresses on the island bases there as well. So I'm pretty sure that's what we want to do there as well, so no different from the base game there. We've got a very limited selection of units available, fixed with Fletchers, Corsairs and Helldivers. We can only change the Avengers, which we are absolutely going to do. The TBM is just so much more useful. So let's go for that, I think, and let's head straight in.
Our situation is bad. Third Fleet's gone north, chasing enemy flat tops. And we're back here, trying to suppress the Japanese on our own.
Incoming plane, sir. It's not a dive bomber. I don't know what it is. It's really moving, though. It's coming in at a strange angle, too.
I have a bad feeling about this. Something's not right. Battle stations, now!
Enemy air forces are inbound.
Well, there you go. We were in for a rough old time here, very rough indeed.
The Japanese are desperate. We should have expected something like this.
There's a lot of kamikazes.
Explosives diving straight at us. Unbelievable.
And we are not allowed to fire up any planes at the moment. So we are relying on our AA protection now. Our guns on our ships, which is not ideal. Look at the damage they can do as well. Shooting at the Hellcats there. Can we move over to the Hellcats actually? No, we can't. That is unfortunate. So we are absolutely relying on our surface-to-air guns at the moment, which is not ideal by any stretch at all. We're looking like we're getting a few shots off, really relying on the dual-purpose guns of the Fletchers here. Because the small arms isn't going to do it. Not quite getting the right lead there. We're getting a few kamikazes off. This is not going well at all. Great start here. Really can't wait to get some Corsairs off into the air. And take control of our fighters as well, which seems to be doing nothing. Going to be able to get this guy before he comes? Does he go for us? No, he's not sure what he wants to do. That indecision will be his downfall, I think, but we're giving him a lot of chances there. There he goes. There appears to be one very close. There we go, that was lucky. Might just catch something. No, that's lucky. They can, of course, still do the damage when the pilots are down. If they crash down. He's going to get down. It's actually not as damaging as they used to be, is what I'm used to. That might just be for campaign purposes, because they are sending, of course, so many at us. Being a little nice to us there and giving us the benefit of reduced damage. Looks like we've got something on the distance over there on the radar. We've got, yeah, even more kamikazes, but we have some closer ones over here. More immediate threat. Oh, really makes you appreciate being able to use fighters when you're so limited as this. These are Betties, actually armed with bombs, so we certainly need to take these out. So that was a good spot. Very, very lucky spot there. We can't move our destroyers either. We are locked into position and speed. Just to make that clear, because I would love to move about. Absolutely love to move about. So many to deal with though. Look at that. How is the damage doing? They're aiming more at the destroyers at the moment. I will take that. Do not want to lose the carriers. That is just so many to look at. More zeros. Those are zeros not for kamikazing, which is excellent. We're going to take them down anyway because it's a threat to our fighters, and that will mean our fighters can focus on the actual kamikaze threat, of which there are many. I don't know if I mentioned that. so many planes. Oh, there's some more on the radar there. It's a little difficult to spot them. They're sort of blending in with the scenery there at such a speed as well. These are some slower ones. There we go. Looks like we're going to get control of the carriers now.
Flatten it.
We got him. Enemy squadron is down. Oh boy, we got another one.
Alright, so we're getting some hell divers out. Excellent stuff. Alright, so let's get some Hellcats out to start with though, to help us with those kamikazes, and we are looking at destroying the hangars. So we're going to take our time now to get that secondary and hidden objective. Going to launch some hell divers out again from which one was that, the Savo Island. From Gambia Bay, what we got out? Some hell divers. That's a lot of hell divers. Get some more wildcats and such out. We are going to take the time to bomb the first airfield though. Not the steepest of dives, but it's not needed. Should do some decent damage with one squad there if all the bombs go down. Going to absolutely go in with the second lot there. So that is going. Gonna hit it. Brilliant stuff. So that's the first hangar.
Has been destroyed, sir.
Good work, Airman. One less place for them to use.
We got one. We nailed him.
We are going to start looking at destroying the rescue ship. Don't want anyone to get out. There we go, mission accomplished. We can go home now, guys. Alrighty, we're going to look at destroying, like I said, every single gun emplacement on these islands now. There you can see the secondary objective pop off there to prompt us for that. So we're going to do that, and we're going to look out for fortresses as well. And that is where the hell divers will come in, because I'm not too confident that our rockets will do the job there. The primary objective, I believe, is so far to destroy. There are some PT shipyards, so we're going to get rid of those. There are, of course, some geckos about. We'll deal with those in a second. But there's so many gun emplacements on these islands. Yeah, I'll deal with the geckos now, I think. Can't quite get a target on them. There's a couple shimikazes about, so those are marked as primary objectives. That's not a problem. They're a little far away to deal with at the moment. Looks like the geckos have been dealt with so far anyway. Oh, there's a gun emplacement there. There's one over there we should be just about in range of. Do we have sight on it though? It's not appearing so. Let's climb a little so we can dive down. It's just over the ridge there. Excellent stuff. Let's use the map to our advantage here. Okay, so we've got a small fleet over here. That's absolutely fine. It's a little bigger than the base game. So far there hasn't been a huge difference from the base game, which I am absolutely happy with. Could use the hell divers as well around here, just marking some of the gun emplacements here as well. Oh, I don't know what happened with the camera there. That completely threw us off. Completely threw us off that little spin. No worries, we can turn around. Absolute turn around there. Just give that a little second strafe. Great stuff. Did I spot one over here as well? There's a fortress over there. Might want to look at that. The Corsairs are looking at something else. Okay, so this is one of the fortresses. Let's see if our rockets do the trick there. If not, oh, they're doing something. doing something, but of course our small arms guns are completely ineffective. That is absolutely understandable. Where are our hell divers? They can start looking at the fortresses as well. They'll certainly be more effective. Like so. We'll get rid of one of the shipyards as well, I think. Let's just go over with our fighters to look at some AA emplacements. We're looking at some fighters over here actually, so let's get rid of those. This is going to be a somewhat of a long mission just because of the hidden and secondary objectives there. We could absolutely focus the primary, but we'd have another quick episode on our hands there. And you know, there's ups and downs to that, of course. But I'm thirsty for a gold objective. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. That is a very different fleet to the base game. That is actually rather threatening. In the base game, they just send a Musashi at you. But this is a full-blown fleet here. This is going for the shipyard. Let's see if we can get that. It's not actually targeting it on the game here. Let's just get rid of it anyway. There we go. Steep old dive there, and bombs away. Easy stationary hit, but it's not doing the damage. That would suggest that we can't hurt that. I'm going to go for the fortress here. Oh, did you see that? That was some horrible friendly fire. What are the chances of that? We bombed our own plane there, for those that missed that. Bombed our own plane. What planes are coming in here? Geckos, it's not a problem. Going to go for this AA mount as well. And then we can turn over to the one we actually targeted. And then we're going to go for this one in front of us. Just need to go over the hill a tad. That Nagato might need to be sorted out very soon though. So what we're going to do is launch some TBM Avengers with the Tiny Tims. Yep, they can go on the fortress. These Hell Divers can do the same just to make sure it goes down. They Hellcats and such can target some AA. It'll make, of course, our approach with the Tiny Tims a little easier as well, getting rid of these AA mounts and batteries. I'm very happy you can just strafe them though, very, very happy indeed. Doesn't look like we have too many more. All these Hellcats after us, some Geckos again. Let's get rid of them, because they will be a threat to our Avengers. Look at that fleet though. There we go, let's get out of here and go for some mounts again. We're going to send the Hell Divers in on the AA at the moment, then they can go in tandem with the TBMs to perhaps take down a destroyer. Really liking the redesign of these Hell Divers, because they don't look like this in the base game. They look quite standard, very similar to Dauntlesses actually in the base game. There we go, 10 nests remaining. Great stuff there, that's what I want to hear. Looks like we have some fighters on our backs once again, so we're going to deal with them in just a second. Let's get rid of this. Hey, just got down there. Can't see, there we go. Didn't quite get that, moved a little too quickly there, got a little too confident. Let's turn around and target that again. Do apologise, not the most interesting viewing, but we do want that much coveted gold medal. Just going to speed over. Do we have any supplies? We've got automatic reloader, excellent stuff, but that's not going to be very useful for our planes because that is only for surface vessels. Let's target some more of these, thank you. Let's get rid of this guy. Okay, let's have a look at these geckos, shall we? Because they are being rather nasty. That might be a collision. No, don't know what happened there, but it got down. Let's go for these AAs while we can. Can't quite target that. don't want to stall now, thank you. Not right so close to the land. Alright, let's bring these hell divers over. Have a look at these AA mounts once again. And we're going to launch some more Avengers off so we can go for a massive strike onto the enemy ships. Go for a massive... Oh, that was unlucky. That was very, very unlucky there. Go for a massive alpha strike is what I was going to say. Only a few gun emplacements left. Only a couple. There's one. There we go. That might be the last one over here. So let's speed on over if those geckos let us. Do we have the range on the rocket? Do, but we missed. No more gun nests. Excellent stuff. That is so useful. Alrighty then, look at all the Avengers we have in the air. So we're going to be very, very good with this. And approach from the front. They're going to go over here and hit the Noshiro, as well as these hell divers. Going to get the TBMs to come over here and hit the Nagato. We're going to go with 2 of those to begin with, like that. Second group can come over here and go for the Chokai. And we're going to get, I think, a second group to go for the Naguro over here. We're going to get another group in this direction. They can go for the Yahagi. And this one can actually stay in reserve. I think we're going to try and hit the Haguro again with that group. This can come over and go again for the Chokai, just in case our first squad didn't do it. This one's going to go for the for the Nagato, just in case. And of course we have Corsairs and such in reserve there. What have we got over here? We've got some more Wildcats. Going to give them orders to just protect our TBMs. So that's a lot of planes. That's a lot of planes. But we have a lot of ships to deal with. So we're going to go straight for the Noshido's magazine here. Won't destroy the ship in one go, but that's absolutely not a problem. Hopefully that's a hit. That looked like it was a little over. Oh, it was a little over there. Let's see if we can get some more on target here. Getting a few hits on the Nagato there. It is down. Excellent stuff with a magazine explosion. Oh, that is beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go for the Chokai now. Try and hit that magazine. Come on. Oh, maybe not, but it's right on my command bridge, and that will absolutely wreck it there. But we do have this in backup to absolutely destroy that finally. It's on a little sliver of health, so we're just going to fire off a little cheeky rocket like that. Look at the list on that, though, and that will do that. Let's get rid of the Haguro once and for all as well. There you go, just the one more rocket doing that. And where is this? This is something that's reloaded. Let's go for... I think the Noshiro is going to burn down. Let's go for Yahagi. There we go. That is how you deal with a surface group. Let's do a long range shot there. Should hit it towards the engine room. There you go. Great stuff. What we've got here, some Corsairs with some rockets. These TBMs have not reloaded, that's fine. These Avengers need orders. These Hell Divers can go for the Noshiro again. We are reloaded. Let's go and see if we can finish that off. It didn't burn down like we predicted. Just trying to see how much damage we've done to the Yahagi.
Enemy air forces are inbound.
But that's how much easier the Tiny Tims make this game. They're absolute cheats if you ask me, but so beautiful to use. So beautiful. As we're going to get more bombs with the rest of the squad there. Probably should have gone for the fuel if not. So okay, we have a backup group here. This is why I don't particularly favour bombs, because they just don't do the impact damage that you're looking for. Whereas torpedoes, they do some decent damage on impact, and of course they have the guaranteed flooding as well. Whereas you're not always guaranteed to set fires with bombs on this game. Which you absolutely shouldn't be guaranteed, but it would help. Let's try and go for the magazine. Oh, lost that before we could drop. Looks like this Hell Diver wasn't coming in with us there. That's really unfortunate. Might lose this on approach as well. We're going to have to go for an altitude bomb here. Yeah, there you go. So hopefully that will hit. It's looking like it. There you go. Split it in half as well. Absolutely confirmed down. Did we lose all of our TBMs there? That is disgusting, isn't it? Let's launch some more then. Let's absolutely launch some more. I didn't think the flak would take them down quite so easily, but we did hang around, I suppose. So we've got some Wildcats about to help us. We've got some Hellcats over here going for some PTs. Absolutely sort out the PTs because they are still a torpedo threat. There you go. That will do it. That will do it. Let's get rid of this Gecko as well. Alrighty, we can't take control of the surface ships anymore, so that's absolutely fine. We might be able to rocket one of these destroyers. I'm not too sure how it's going to go though. It's just a little experiment. Got a magazine explosion, so that'll do it. So I'll take that. I will happily take that. Let's go for one group on Yahagi, one group on destroyer. If they all hit, that will absolutely take these down. Yeah, those rockets really do some work. Look at the health on that Kamikaze now. Broken its engine as well, so that is absolutely brilliant. So which is the closest group of TBMs? Let's go for the Noaki there. Go for a small altitude. If we go for the front, it will reduce the amount of AA able to fire at us on approach, which is still considerable. So let's go for a fire off now. Should be a decent hit there. There you go. Okay, let's see. We've not got orders on this lot. That's fine. Gonna go for the Shibakaze now. Looks like that Noaki was an Akazuki class destroyer, which is explains why there's so much AA coming off of it. This should absolutely hit. There you go. And that, oh, it's not quite all of them. That's all of them. That's the first wave. Ooh, that suggests there's going to be a second. Alrighty then, let's see what happens. Okay, so now we're able to destroy the patrol boat stations, and that's absolutely fine. We do have tools to deal with that. Going to bring the Hellcats over very quickly to help us out. The TBMs can certainly sort that out very easily. Should not take long to destroy that at all. We are going to see if we can get 2 groups per station though. Let's see, we're struggling a little bit with these geckos. There's one down. Just going to try and get that PT as well. Looks like we're getting in range with the Avengers here, so I want to make sure these hit. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. You certainly don't need more than one Avenger to take these down. Let's go for the range shot there. Not entirely sure what the range is on the Tiny Tims, but that will do it. Look at that, can down them in one go. And there's a second fleet. Okay, interesting. That's very interesting. Is this group going to hit? Do we need to fire off? No, we don't. So what have we got? Let's try and go for the Suzuya over here with this group. Because we haven't used our Tiny Tims. Looks like another Nagato over there. Just going to try and identify. That's a Congo, so it's the Harana there. Looks like we've got a second one as well. Let's go for the shot there, try and test the range. It's 1.2 kilometers. That should be okay. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Oh, I thought I was going to sneak through the command deck there. Alrighty, what have we got then? Can we launch anything else here? Let's launch a few more Avengers, because why not? Oh, we lost everything on this one. That's okay. We're running out of them now, so let's launch some more bombers. Okay, let's move our Avengers forwards then. See if we can coordinate this a little bit. Might tell, once again, the Corsairs to go for the destroyers there. I'll take these TBMs up. They can go for the Congo. Get another one on the Congo there. 2 TBMs to destroy the Kumano there. Gets the singles on there as well. A 3 TBM can go for this Harana. Let's go over here and see if we can hit the Congo, shall we? Because that is absolutely a big threat. It's going to be very tough to take that down with bombers. Yeah, that will do. Let's skip over to hit the commando now. I think we're doing alright on that. Yep, Congo's down. Let's certainly go for commando then. Get a little closer there and fire off. Just double check that's going to hit. So that's a decent amount of damage we're doing with each tiny Tim there. Here we go, let's go. Oh, that one's already fired off. That's unfortunate. Couldn't get that. We don't have any orders over here, so let's go for Haruna. Does this one have an order? Let's go for the Suzuya there then. This one can go for Haruna as well. Let's hit the Suzuya. Absolutely hit the Suzuya there. Let's just lead it a little bit. It's got a little bit of a list there, I think, from where we hit it previously. Very nice hit there, indeed. Let's try and go for a destroyer now, I think. Have this lot fired? They have. Let's get them out. This lot have not fired. Let's go on the commando again. How's this lot doing? That's going for the destroyer, so we're going to turn around. We're going to be reloaded in just a second. And there we go. If we go for the fuel, I think. Few hits there. Should burn down if we've started a fire. Doesn't particularly look like we have though, which is unfortunate. Okay, so we've got some dive bombers in the skies there. Let's send them over to the destroyers. Certainly a much easier target for them there. Got a single TBM going for the commander here with some help over there. Looks like they're hitting already. Might not need us. Nope, absolutely fine. Let's finish off the Kishimono rather. Go straight for that. We get this off. This is a small target. Looks like it's going to be a hit though. Great stuff. Great stuff. Oh, being intercepted by some geckos. Should have kept or been more alive to that. Do we have any Corsairs still about? There we go. There might be a little too late though.
Sir, we've lost contact with our squadron.
Just a little too late on that. Let's go for... I can't believe the Suzuya's not down yet. So that's fine. We've got some TBMs on the job there. Might be going down some geckos though. So let's get an emergency rocket off, I think, just there. Skip over to some bombers, I think. Like this, and go for the Okinami. That did hit the Suzuya. That is brilliant stuff. That was a dirty shot. Very dirty shot there. And this is going to be a dirty bomb hit, I think. Like that. Should be just enough lead. Oh, a little too low, though. Really need to practice on hitting with bombs. Look at that. A terrible run there. That will hit. That will hit. And that's a Kamikaze, that's a particular destroyer. Let's go for the Hayashimo now. Try and guess on that lovely sweet spot magazine there. Let's go a little bit slower on our approach and drop. Oh yes, we did get a magazine explosion there. Excellent stuff. Let's bring some TBMs about. Got some just hit. This should be a very dirty shot there. That might have been a little too high. Oh, not quite. That was brilliant. Brilliant shot there. Let's get these geckos. Got some hell divers about. Should nearly reload. Excellent. Got some TBMs. We can go over here with these actually. Let's get a cheeky Tiny Tim on that. Got some geckos beside us. Ooh, that was just a small miss there. It did dodge us. Did dodge us there. Not to worry. That's what these bombs are for anyway. That might have been a little too high. Once again, that'll do. That'll do. The second wave. Grammar.
There's a huge enemy ship in visual, sir. Yamato class. She's steaming your way.
If that thing gets close enough to fire those guns at us, we're a dead duck. Fighters, stop her.
Well, shit. Well, shit. Let's just run away. We're certainly running out of TBMs here. But look at the health it's down to already with just 3 hits. We can absolutely do this. Absolutely do this. It looks like we can only need to hit one of them. The actual Yamato, they're not targeted there. That was a lovely old hit. One more. Easy game. Easy game.
Musashi is going to the bottom.
Mighty fine work. They don't come bigger than that. And our boys came through for us. Makes you proud.
Enemy taken out. Enemy fire's being
Was
directed
that
at us.
it,
It was a
though?
close call, though. The 3rd Fleet better have a good reason for not being here for this one. This should have been their fight.
It was it! Excellent stuff. That is very lucky. We were so low on planes there. But let's see how we did.
That giant ship could have destroyed our forces single-handedly if our attack aircraft hadn't been operational. We're also aware of the last throes of a desperate enemy. They carried out suicide attacks, flying their planes into our ships. We expect similar attacks in the near future. Advancing is going to be tough.
Alrighty then, so we did actually get the much coveted gold medal there. A very quick end to the Musashi as well, absolutely slapped that, which does bring a tear to my eye. You know how much I love those ships, but it has to be done sometimes. If you love something, you need to set it free, of course. So, did of course get a secondary objective, and of course we were right with the hidden objective. It's the same as the base game where you need to destroy all the fortresses, which is actually not a problem. There's only a few of them. There's so many more gun emplacements that the fortresses are just in the way. That was a very nice extension to that mission though, because like I say in the base game you destroy the gun emplacements, then it gives you a single Musashi. I think it's only got like 2 destroyer escorts as well, so it's quite easy to do. So bringing those extra fleets and task forces onto you really makes you think, which is excellent stuff. Really nice extension to that mission. So we got airstrike granted for the next, what I imagine is the next mission, the Battle of Cape Engano. Excellent stuff. Heavy cruiser granted because of, as well. And that's because we got the secondary objective, I believe. So the next battle is the Battle of Cape Engano, and I shall see you in the next episode for that. I hope you've enjoyed this one. It's been very, very fun, this one, actually. I do like that mission. So I'll see you in the future. Thank you very much for watching. I hope all your nights and days are auspicious. Goodbye.